We're back for another stream. Let's go. How's it going? How's it going? We're back at it once again for another stream. Imagine that, Magic Dragons. How's it bog? We're back at it. I'm just chilling after a just very tired after a long day. Man, I respect the hustle, G. I respect the hustle. Well, at least now, hopefully you've got something lined up for yourself to chill out with. I think that's the best thing we can always want on times like these. And to be fair, I can relate to that fully because my god, I want things to be over. But also, I'm gonna be doing today's grinding session, hindered by a cut. I was cooking dinner and I cut my thumb and it got plaster now over it. So I'm hindered. I'm hindered.
Still dying, you woo.
Ah. It seems like the Saturday boy's a little bit tired. Oh, so sleep. Good idea. Good idea. No, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There we go. But yes. Please don't die, please. No dying, please. We would prefer not to. Prefer not to die. It's not an ideal situation to be in. Oh, as well, I should probably mention we've done some shenanigans. We've done some shenanigans, and we have gotten 30 sunlight medals. We've got 30 sunlight medals. We got 9 proof of concord caps today. I don't think we're gonna be getting the rest of the 2021, but we'll push on for as long as we can. And I'm thinking what we'll do is I will leave a lot of the other bits, or a lot of the last bit of training for the Covenants at the end. That's what we'll probably aim to do today. Because I don't necessarily want to go ahead and do too many shenanigans. But yeah, because obviously this morning I tried to get like a big old shift. Go away. Oh, it's fine. I'll just chill on the border for a bit to catch up with the lost souls. You literally just God of War in it. You're just going into... You go into the pits of Tartarus, just kind of on the edge. Well, say hi to some friends I have over there. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Spent more time on this staircase than studying last year. Well, to be fair though, it's a fun time. It's a fun time, as should be. Well, to be fair though, like our grind hasn't been too bad. Hasn't been too bad, but I'm being overly dramatic, of course. Just joint pain and headaches. No, of course. Well, is it at least better though from yesterday? At the very least, because I remember you mentioning that obviously the day before was when obviously you had it, so. But no, though, so exactly. Oh no! Proof of concord kept. That's our 10th. Let's go. We hit lucky number 10. We got one. Legends. Let me show you what I've got. We have got. let me show you what we got. We have got 99 luck. We've got 99 luck. We've got Symbol of Aberrant, and we've got gold Serpetus ring. And also popping rusted coins like it's no tomorrow. So we are technically at the maximum item discovery of. I almost died. Understandable. We're at the maximum item discovery of. Wait a minute. Let me move my face out of the way. 399. 399. We can't get any more higher than that. Unless we go for a gold coin, which we can't use. It's better in terms of being lightheaded and stuff, but worse with the pain causes more things. Ah, okay, I see. Well, Jesus, that sounds like a harsh time. Well, at the very least then, make sure you keep yourself hydrated. And I hope that gets better soon though. Because my good golly grief, I can imagine it just being... But to be fair though, I was quite ill actually. It wasn't too long ago either. So I can, I can say, yeah, it's not fantastic. It's not fantastic. Actually, though, what I do need to do, though, before we carry on. I need air. I have a lack of air coming this way. And I need it. And I need it. But you need some sippy sips. Haven't done my sippy sips yet. I haven't done my sippy sips yet. Oh my good golly grief. Oh my good golly grief. I'm a bad streamer, I do apologize, keep saying. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, there we go then. Opening a window? Nah, I've got the windows open and it's raining outside, but I got a fan. I got a fan and I like it kind of just blowing on me. It's like that kind of white noise that you really like when you're on like a, when you're on like an airplane or something. Ah. Raining? Share? But how can I share it? I can't share the rain. The rain just drops on around us. I can't share it with you, silly. Another proof concept. We got another one. We got another one. This is honestly the most vigorous part about this in these streams. Getting proof conquer capped. Honestly, with this type of luck, if we can keep us going, then maybe we'll get there. Yeah, no, figure it out. Okay, I'll just go ahead and just. I'll collect it in the bottle and I'll port it overseas. Good golly grief. Good golly grief. Get some of this though. Get some of that. But yeah, I was able though to get, like, obviously do a bit of grinding though earlier. It wasn't really that enticing. But to be fair though, I actually quite find, like, obviously don't get me wrong, this is a huge grind. I remember telling everybody about this when they were doing their grinds. But it just becomes very therapeutic when you're going ahead and just doing the same thing over and over again, and you're also having things on in the background. My God, I've learned so much from YouTube. It's great. And I have plans of doing some more research whilst doing this as well, so it's gonna be good. And I'm dead. That's fun. Because things are, I remember this time last year, or the year before, not entirely sure. Yeah, like this time, no, it was when I last done this grind. I went ahead and watched like a bunch of movies and stuff. Obviously I was watching Mad Max and all that. But to be fair though, I feel like I've been really content so far with just basically watching like a bunch of YouTube. Ow. Dude. Look at it, dude. You'd be surprised with what you can get. Like, do you know that Harvard just basically upload all their lectures? It's fantastic, man. Lock in, flop. I'm not. Look, this is not time to lock in. This is time to vibe. I've locked it up until this point. I'm vibing now. They're literally Harvard though is obviously uploaded, literally currently uploading a bunch of their CS50 2D lectures. Basically kind of going through like how to develop basically early 2D titles. Like, for example, Pon or Breakout, which they released a little bit ago. And they're going to be going through like things like Super Mario and like Legend of Zelda. So I'm like, oh, okay. So, and then obviously they're using like a few languages as well. I didn't realize as well that Balatro was made with a coding language called Love. So you can tell a lot of love wins that game. So maybe this would be my entrance. Maybe this would be my entrance. But no, though. I don't know. It's fun. It's super duper interesting though, kind of hearing like the backstory though for a lot of these titles though. In one way or in one capacity or another. Like for example, like learning how Undertale was made. Because Undertale was just a mess behind the scenes in terms of like coding. From what I've heard. I haven't actually seen any like source material or whatnot or source code, but basically, like it was just a huge bunch of if statements. So instead of like fancy like switch or like algorithms, now it's just if in the whole way. Which is quite funny. Dead. Jesus Christ, we're getting lucky. But no. So no, I don't know. I just find it really, really fun. And when you're able to kind of go into these like lectures and whatnot, that are actually interesting, or just videos, kind of learning about the history of, is just, you get to hear like kind of inspiring piece of, like, I don't know, something to kind of like take forward with what you want to create or something. Because I'm finding myself just taking a bunch of notes. Just an absolute bunch of notes, just noting down everything. I don't know when they're going to be useful, but when I go ahead and like find information like that, I'm like, no down. Take notes. Patrick, take notes. Because I don't know if it's going to be useful to me now, but in the future it could be vital. It could be vital piece of information, and I've already had that a few times. Where even if it's like just something that reminds me of what to do. But I tend to need to have a lot of reminding. But I don't want to let these things slip, man. I don't want to let these things slip. But I can tell you now that my Notion is disgusting. My Notion note-taking app is disgusting. It's all over the place, but I'm trying my best to organize it the best way I can. You know, as well, that's the thing though with note-taking as well, is that like, you kind of just have to write things down. And sometimes you'll only get ideas there and then. So you just have to be incredibly quick. So you need something that's really accessible and really quick to get to. So sometimes you'll end up like going to your default note-taking. You won't like, and I think that's the best part, is that you can't even organize these thoughts as well, because as soon as it happens, you just need to write it down. It doesn't matter where. Doesn't matter where. It just needs to be written down, and you can organize it later. I always find that like my best ideas are always ones that are not organized into like their little groups, or like their little sub pages. Like I tend to have like a like if it's like I wouldn't say it's general notes, but general notes is actually general notes is its own type of bloody like subsection of my brain. That is like organized. A general is organized. What I have is what we need. What we need. I need everything. So yeah, it's just fun. It's just fun. And especially when you have, especially with YouTube as well. Like obviously, don't get me wrong. Like I don't mind watching movies and series and whatnot, especially when they're very creative and very cool. But if I could choose that over like, if I had to choose that over YouTube or something, I'd probably have to choose YouTube. Because people are just so interested. People are fascinated. That's a lot of blood. Wait, can you actually disable blood in this game? Oh, wait a minute, you can actually disable blood in this game. Imagine that. Give me all the blood. Rip and tear. Rip and tear until there's no more. Also, I seem to be like getting like a few a few souls after each and every time that I load this area. Don't know what's going on there. Like something just dies and it just it just goes to me. It just goes straight to me. So I'm not entirely sure what's happening there. Not entirely. Yeah, it's just something dies. Something just goes poof. Something just goes poof, and I don't know what it is. No. Night shot. Twilight shot. Read like that. I'm gonna hiccups or no. Don't know if I have the hiccups or not, or I'm just dying. It could be one of each. It could be one of each. What's up, this guy? How's it going, Machina? Welcome on in. Welcome on in. We're on the stairs. We're on the stairs. The dreaded. Well, I wouldn't even say these are bad. The stairs are not the worst part. It's the catacombs. But how's Demon Souls been treating you? Hopefully you've broken the game 7 ways upward. At the end of the grind, you get so good at this game. Oh yeah, I already am. I already am. Dude, this is my 3rd time. I've done that. This would be my 3rd time doing this. Doing this grind in this entirety. I think in the end I would have like farmed like 90 proof of Conco kept in my platinum runs. Obviously you got like dust yourself off a little bit each and every time, but I'm just saying, it's great. That's why I say like literally the skeletons are the worst one, because they don't give you much. They don't give you any souls. You're only really there for the RNG, and then you have to kill like the back one. You have to get some sort of divine weapon to kill the back one in one go. It's great. The Shield of Want, is that in this game? Let's have a look. We have a lot of Silver Knight shields. Oh, we do. Oh, there is it. Oh, I only wait a minute. Weapon skill. Yeah, allows one to perform the skill of the right hand weapon. I'm gonna guess that maybe that was possibly like raised some sort of luck at one point in the Dark Souls history. Give me. One of those. Just gonna put it onto dexterity, I think.
Mayst thou thy
I could have sworn it would have increased either soul or item discovery. No, I don't think so. I can have a look at what other shields I have and see if they do anything. I can have a look at other shields. Jesus Christ, it's quite rainy. Get over there. Let's have a look at other shields I have. That's all those. There we go. So, parry, parry, shield, parry, spell, parry, parry. Weapon skill, shield bash. Parry, 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 parry. Yeah, no, I don't think... Oh, wait a minute, no, wait a minute. Reduces dark damage, reduces... Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Increases numbers... Oh, no, my bad, my bad. You are right. It increases the numbers of souls when yeah, you are right. Sorry, sorry. Yeah, I was reading the wrong thing. I was reading... yeah, so it was souls, yeah. My bad, my bad. I was reading the wrong thing. I don't think anything else though is going to give us that. The only issue is though is that we don't have enough strength to wield it. We don't have enough strength to wield it. That would have been helpful though, I guess. And also since we're also utilizing this build, the twin blades, it's like it's a bit tricky to go ahead and use both of them in the same hand. But it's okay. Fair enough though. I'll keep that in mind actually if I do this again, which I probably will. I'll probably end up doing this Dark Souls 3 again, Dark Souls 3 grind again. Increased by 20%, but that's not too shabby. That's not too shabby whatsoever. Okay. I haven't done this yet. Thank you. I died. I perished. I perished once more. I've perished once more. Haha! Funny. I'm very funny, haha. Oh, actually, one thing I was looking at earlier, though, that's really piqued my interest, is PS2 games. PS2 games. Now, and the PS2 console. I don't know how their completion works. I know that obviously it was, because things you get some games, like Jak and Daxter, that measures completion. So you could have like a PS2 save file that will show up on the original console as like, this has 100% completion on it. But not all games are like that. And it's made me think about like what games on the PS2 era, even PS1 era, if that's the case, like have that completion rating, and if maybe all of them have it. I don't think every game has it. But I've heard that like things like GTA San Andreas has it for the original PS2. And I'm not gonna lie, it has piqued my interest because I really want to play. I want more of a reason to play these games, to play older games that don't necessarily have that. But I have no idea. I got into consoles at the very end of the PS3 era. No, that's fair, man. I will have to maybe ask Mr. Bare Buns if he ever comes back into. I might have to ask him because I think he's quite known for. He does have a PS2 and whatnot. Ow, no. Because I got into consoles. Well, I wasn't fully into consoles. Ow. Obviously when the PS2 was around. I obviously did play on the PS2 because my brother had one. My big brother had one. But I got into consoles, and I got my first ever console, and it was an Xbox 360 Slim, which was fantastic. Loved it. Sadly, I sold it, and it feels like it's my most biggest regret. My most biggest regret doing that. But because I'm like, I would be interested in seeing like. Because, like I said, I enjoy games. I enjoy games a lot, and I would love to be able to. And I do, but I do also just like platinuming games and like having like a completion rating, having like a percentage, collectibles, like that kind of thing. Because it just itches that side of me that is just wanting to see number go up. I know that Crash Bandicoot has it, because obviously that game is very measured in terms of its completion. But like I'm pretty sure not everyone will have it. But if they do though, if it like is an option, then I would love to check that out. I would love to be able to like maybe focus some of my energy into like kind of local play, if you get what I mean. Maybe massive Crash Bandicoot. Oh yeah, no, massively. And to be fair, that I actually have plans of playing that. I have plans of playing that. It's a very difficult game to platinum, so we'll have to do it like a little bit later on. Maybe after we do Shadow of the Colossus, because I would love to. Because I want to try and do Shadow of the Colossus and Nico. I want to do that like kind of little bundle for the PS3. Because that's a pretty big title, and similar as well with the Transformers War for Cybertron, and War for Cybertron, and yeah, they're basically Cybertrons. They're fantastic, but I mean I'm past 40, but that game made me rage like a teenager. That's the thing though, man, is that like I love that. I love that little that rage. I just never got much into it because I didn't have the attention span when I was younger, or I didn't have much of a reason to play because I wasn't either playing for completion nor was I really going ahead and streaming it or nothing. So I definitely just fell out. But now that I've got like loads more reasons to go ahead and play these games, not just because of the fact that I want to play them, which I guess in my brain doesn't really suffice as enough, especially nowadays, which is strange. I maybe need to move out of that mindset. It could open up like a whole new world, a whole new cool world as well. But when I was researching it though, there wasn't much information on it. I just had some general ChatGPT response like, "Oh yes, some games has it, but some games don't." I'm like, "Yeah, but then I want like feedback. I want Reddit posts. And not even nobody else is talking about it either, so I'm not entirely sure how it all works, like completions and all that." Well, I'm just dying a bunch. I got PCSX2. So I can check it out there and see if it works. I think maybe that'll probably be a better way of doing it. It's just basically running it all through an emulator, because at least by that point then I'll have the option to kind of make things smoother, to be able to go ahead and do other bits, and actually be able to be a bit more in control of the data that I have. Because obviously when you're going ahead and buying a PS2, it can become rather actually no, well, degrading hardware. But then, to be fair though, a PS2 Slim is sick. I don't know if you guys ever saw it or not, but they're so tiny. A PS2 Slim is so tiny. It's like the smallest console I've ever seen in my life. I so want it. I so want it. I look at that, I'm like, man alive, would you just be a lovely would you just be a lovely item to have? And since it has a very similar structure to a PS3 Super Slim, where you basically pop the head off as well. Oh no, come. Where you pop the lid to basically open up the disk drive, like or open up the disk drive. It makes so that if there's obviously no disk drive at all, and it makes it that much more like it's just that much more better in my opinion. Honestly, I'm starting to get to a point where I do not like disk drives because they always have an option of just breaking on you, and then whatever disk you have inside is just gonna it's just never gonna come back out. That's why, for me personally, I got a PS3 Super Slim. I've got literally. It's funny because when I had my PS3 Super Slim, it was actually at the end of me basically going ahead and getting. Well, I've obviously sold them as time went on, but like I pretty much have moved through each and every. That's another one. Each and every PS3 generation. Like obviously, like I went from a PS3 Fat to a PS3 Slim to a PS3 Super Slim, and I've opened them all up. I've opened them all up and repasted them as well. That was fantastic. But I have to be honest though, and I've repasted the one I have at the moment. Obviously, you have to do a lot more to be able to kind of like properly repaste it. Like you have to kind of like pop the lid of the GPU to be able to kind of like get underneath. However, though, like the PS3 Super Slim is sick. I love it. It's so much better than every single console generation. That's like design. Well, design could have been better, I think. Obviously, if you want sleek, it's PS3 Slim. PS3 Slim by far. It's very good looking. Very good looking. But for like a nice middle ground between form factor, and also functionality, PS3 Super Slim by far. It's just because the thing goes well. If you ever have a power outage, if you ever go ahead and like see that the console's broke, you don't lose the disc. You don't have to go through an absolute pain in the butt process to get it out. It's just, yeah, it's there. I got the PS3 Slim. Hell yes. They are pretty good, to be fair. Wise choice. But my god, though, the urge though to get myself a PS3, like Fat, but the early versions that can run backwards compatibility is very high, but they are ticking time bombs. They are ticking time bombs. And I had one at one point, and it was fine, but it was heavy. It was very well, when I opened it up, it was a little tricky. It was quite tricky. It was obviously my first time, so it might have not been so smooth. But yeah, I don't think they sold the original anymore. Yeah, no, massively. The original Fat is just it is yeah, and they basically stopped. They stopped like basically, I think it was like not even halfway through. They stopped very early on, actually selling the backwards compatible versions. So like you have to specifically look for a specific model of PS3 that had the backwards compatibility option, but those models were prone anyway to like overheating and whatnot. So it kind of ended up being like this. Oh, Lumi's online. That's very cool. That's kind of cool. Oh wait a minute, we just go ahead and just do this. Let me go ahead and just support a fella. Let me go ahead and support a fella. Oh wait, there we go. Okay, if I can have it be online, possibly. Let me go ahead and support a fella. Just real quick. Just real quick. Bro, Twitch. 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 Twitch, you're twitching. There we go. Support a fella. There we go. So I got a little sidetracked there. But no. Yeah, so they had the... Oh, I need to make sure I actually collect this. Oh yeah, so Lumi's brother... Oh, so he's moved it today? Ah, okay, that's fair. Because to be fair though, I was thinking like... Because I did see that on his Discord. He mentioned that his brother came down yesterday, but I didn't realize that he would move it to today. So fair enough, actually. Hell yeah. Well, I think we know what we gotta do then. We know what we gotta do. We gotta support a man. But on Alondo, you know it. You know it. We love it over here. We love it in Alondo. How's it going to go? Well, good morning. I have someone else. Ah, that's respectable, that's respectable. Because, yeah, we're part of Lumi's Discord, and yeah, it was pretty cool, pretty swag. But no, though. Anyway, though. But yeah, honestly, PS3 backwards compatible version would have been fantastic, but hell no. Are you having browsing problems? Nope. My man's Sir Gold and Evelyn, they have been genuinely checking in for 305 times. They've been here since the very beginning of the check-in system. So fair enough. Just got home from work officially halfway on both achievements and Injustice 2. Hell yeah. Hell goddamn yeah. But that's what I like to hear. Well, now forget about sleep. Forget about after long days of work, like having to look after yourself. Grind some more until you have to go back to work. No sleep. No rest. Just keep on work. Go away. Go away. There we go. Yippee! Another one. Collecting them. Collecting them like gold. But no, though, yeah. So, but then to be fair though, like literally, I think if you genuinely wanted to have like a PS3. Okay, so another reason why as well is that they overheated. It was the actual. It was the size of the, I think, GPU. Like a big part of it was the size of the GPU. Like you have like specific versions. And I die. Thank you. Like it's like because in the early days they were obviously very large. So obviously I put a lot of heat. I put a ton of heat. And the system didn't have sufficient cooling. There was like I think it was like 95 millimeter. But then they shrunk it down by half by the time Super Slim came out, which was then 45. So it's mental. Ow. 14 out of 28 characters to level 20 and 1500 out of 300. 3,000, no, 1,500 out of 3,000 minutes played as Catwoman. I'm so close, but so far. Yeah, hey, I think you're just about right. So there's rumors about NetherRealm Studios, the ones who made Injustice and the more combat games, are planning to make Injustice 3 their next game instead of MK2. Ooh, that would be pretty cool, actually. I don't really play much of the I don't really play many of their games, but if you're really into them, then I hope that's cool for you. Hope they get you hyped. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna quickly round off though the PS3 conversation. Yeah, if you want to get yourself a PS3 backwards compatible version, just might as well get yourself a PS3 Slim or Super Slim and a PS2 Slim because it's a lot more better and a lot more cost efficient. Is a lot more cost effective, and it's probably good. They're both gonna last longer. They're gonna last longer, so hell yeah. But more Injustice, yes, I'm also pleased now. No, I think we need more Injustice. I think we need more Injustice. We need more justice. We need more justice. Let's fight again, this woman.
Very well, then
I don't need more justice than now. Yeah, of course, that's what I'm saying. But you're gonna get it now, because you have no choice. But you're gonna get it now, because you have no choice. Don't want that. We got ourselves a lot. Oh, we're on 15. 15 proof of Concord kept. That is not too bad. That is not too shabby whatsoever. No, whatsoever. I haven't done that much grinding either. That's what you call poggies. Go and get rid of some of these though. Get some of these. Sell some of these shields I have. I got a few too many. And Silver Knight helms. I got a lot of Silver Knight helms. How much health am I on? 187. I got a lot of Silver Knight helms. 154, 146. Can we get off the? Can I get through all of them before my health runs out? Can I get through all of them before my health runs out?
Ashen one.
Actually, did a little bit. I missed one. I missed one.
Ah.
There you go. And then this. We'll do Injustice 100% one day, definitely. We'll do Injustice 3 if and when it comes out. Also, definitely. And I'm going. Am I going insane? What? Yes, you're gonna go insane. You're gonna go insane. Now, for me, the question is starting to spawn. Since I'm so close to what's gonna be next? Dark Souls, possibly. Dark Souls 1? Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 2? No, I know that you platinum Dark Souls 3, so that could be a good way to round out the series. Oh my god! So many lions! I'm gonna be insanely good in Injustice. Hell yeah, man. Okay, I'm on 66.
Ashen one.
I'm about to die. Stop laughing. Stop laughing at me. There we go, and then sell all these. Nice. Okay then.
then I am 1,000. Very then
Gonna get rid of this, and then we're gonna put that into more dexterity, I think. I mean, I don't know, but I'm trying to see what I itch. Since I scratched the S itch recently. Wait a minute, go down on Lando. I'm now scratching fan games. Then. So I'm going. I'm getting an itch for an open world game. Maybe GTA Vice City. Yes. That's a good idea, actually, because obviously you have the definitive edition, don't you? So that'd be quite cool. So here we go with the Souls questions. No, go for them. I love them. But how do you get to the beast? How do you get to the? How do you get the beast talisman? I know which guy. Is it the guy that wants the huge dragon killing sword? But do I have to fight him as a Black Phantom? Oh, that's very specific. I love that. That's to my knowledge. Now the beast talisman. I do remember it from. Yeah, you do remember. I do remember him from that guy. I don't think you have to fight him as a Black Phantom. I think you could just kill him, and he'll drop it. I think you'll be able to drop it actually. At the spider. Oh yeah, no, yeah, I know exactly which guy you're talking about. I know exactly which guy you're talking about. I think you can just kill him and he'll drop as an item. But I'm not entirely sure, and I wouldn't want you to go ahead and mess something up. So let me quickly go ahead and check for you. Beast, Talisman, Demon Souls. Yes, right. There we go. Dark Souls Wiki. Oh, you get it as a reward for the assassination quest line when you're tasked to kill Australia. And then it's a drop from Sevilla. Yeah, there you go then. So there's a drop. Oh yeah, at least I got that one right. At least I got that one right. Oh no, the Black Phantom. Oh wait. No wait. No. So it's with the Wanderer. Wait a minute. I'm going to. Busybody form gives drops Ronin's ring if killed. Here's the Black Phantom. Casts that. Ah no. Yeah. Yeah. You're gonna need. It seems that. It seems like it seems like he has to be a Black Phantom for the drop it. So you will need to get your will tendency down. Or is it either will tendency or character tendency down to like black? I think it's your will tendency that needs to go down to black. Because that'll spawn the that'll spawn the soulless kind of demons that you get to do stuff. Anyway, yes. I guess the only thing I know then is just to get the Beast Talisman. Oh, my bad. Let me allow that. Yeah, I did GTA San Andreas last year. I love it so much. I can't wait for Vice City. So I think next 100% will be GTA Vice City soon. But we'll see. I still have a lot of. Yeah, you do have a lot of options in all fairness. So yeah, I think you're eating good for the day, G. You're eating good for the day. Oh, I know. Batman. Arkham Asylum. Easy. Why aren't you using the Crystal Sage Staff that boosts your item discovery? I'd have to put myself into a magic build though. And I can't be bothered. I am not, yeah. But not at all. Wait, do I? I can't remember. You don't need anything for it. Have a look. I don't think I even have it. Arkham Asylum was on my mind. Yeah, I was about to say, because Arkham Asylum is quite sick. I'll have a look. To be fair, I haven't really looked into it. I'm just kind of going off of muscle memory for this one. I'm just using what I'll normally use. But to be fair though, like I'm pretty happy with my luck anyway. I'm pretty happy with my luck anyway. But let's have a look though if I have it on me. If I don't have it on me, then it's not really that worth it. Sorcerer, Sunlight Talisman. No, I don't have it on me. No. I don't have it. Ah, it's okay. It might be character fancy, because killing Black Phantoms, it will get it back to white again. Yes, true, actually. There we go then, it might be that. Actually, now that you mention it, Suko, I think I remember actually trying that strategy. I think I remember trying that strategy before. I think I still defaulted to this one. Oh no, it might be more efficient to get. It might be more efficient to also have the crystal staff, but I don't know. I feel like I'm just gonna enjoy. I feel like this is a fine setup. I think. Crystal Sage gives you permanent 50% scope boost when you have it equipped. You don't need to use it. You can have it in your second, but not have it out. Well then. I guess I don't have it then. It's okay. Yeah, to be fair, I'm not too I'm not too bothered, to be fair. But fair enough though, fair shout though. And to be fair though, I'm kind of enjoying this, to be fair. It's quite fun. It's quite fun being able to just kind of vibe out. I know that a lot of people kind of hate this process, but I really like the grind. It's kind of like a bit of a break from obviously having to follow guides all the time. Because maybe one day we'll have a bit more of a break. Is indeed a reward for yes it is, yes it is. I don't know if I want to start that quest. Yeah, that quest is something. You have to... For you to go ahead and start that quest, it is just, yeah, not fun. It's also really specific. Like at any point you can mess it up and it's really annoying. Oh, I know what you have to do. You have to get a pure black world. You have to get a pure black character tendency, so you even get her to spawn. No. Is it like you have to kill like a bunch of like local NPCs, like shopkeepers and whatnot. So you have to kill shopkeepers that don't like contribute much to your run. And then you could go and do that. The tutorial with that soul in the rapier. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I'll run this game too. It's 100% more practical and enjoyable. Yeah, exactly. Well, to be fair though, I don't know. I don't. Obviously, we play a lot of intense games, so yeah, we play a lot of intense games. So sometimes it's just nice to kind of chill out for 2 seconds. Ow. Anyway, this is my 3rd time doing this, so this is my 3rd time doing this. Then the first on my original, well, on my newest PS4 account or PlayStation account. Then I did it on Steam, and then I did it again here. So I am doing just fine. Yes, it's the shopkeepers. There we go then. I'm happy that you're having fun though with Demon Souls though, Machina. It's sick. Go away, go away. Go away. Thank you very much. And yeah. Because I remember playing, I obviously, Demon Souls is such a fun game to break. The Demon Souls is just such a fun game to break, so it's grand. Yeah, no, I'm just trying. Yeah, no, massively. And thank you very much, and thank you for that as well. You definitely reminded me of something there. But I think we're not doing too bad though in terms of my set at the moment, so I think I'll Ow! God's sake! I have a look. Oh, wait a minute. Crystal Sage transposition. Wait a minute. What was it? What did we get? What was it mentioned? Crystal Sage staff. Crystal Sage staff. Yes, right. So the Grand Archives. The Grand Archive. What? Oh wait, wait. Which one did you say mention was? Crystal Sage staff. That's boosts sorcery. Which one was that? That's not the right one. Is it the Sage's Crystal Staff that you said? It's called a Rapier, not Staff, so I forgot. Oh, no, okay, my bad. Crystal Sage Rapier. Crystal Sage's Rapier. There it is. Oh, there we go, there it is. Increases the weapon active slots. How can you get it? Oh, it's equipped in an active slot. Stacks with Symbol of Aberrance. Okay. Where do you get that? When equipped in active slot. Two-handed weapon will not will provide 100. Okay. Oh, it's a transpose. Do we need that for anything though? I feel like we need that. Oh no, of course, because we need it for Crystal Hail. Yeah, and we got Crystal Hail already. Yeah, we can't get it for this run then. You can get in, yeah, you can get in, No, I probably won't be grinded by that point then. I won't be grinded for that point then. It's, yeah, we can probably get it, but it will be pretty useless by that point. I probably won't be using it. Ah, it's fine. Ah, it's fine. You need to get the will to be a black tendency, and then you can fight him or finish the Dark Age questline. Ah, I see. Oh, you're getting all the collectibles in this playthrough? Yeah. Well, I'm gonna try. Yeah, we try to get all the collectibles in this playthrough. I'm not going into New Game Plus trying to grind these guys. I don't personally want to go ahead and do any of the grinding in New Game Plus. It makes these guys difficult, or more difficult than they should be. But that's how I did it last time though. I tend to do a lot of it in one run. In the first run, then and do the rest. Oh, God, I keep on dying. And then do the others then as time goes on. Because at least then what I'm able to do, I'm able to just upgrade myself massively. It's amazing. It's so good. It's so good. Yeah, I tend to try and get a lot of things out of the way in one run and then do everything else later on. Because obviously when we're in New Game Plus and New Game Plus, that's when it gets tricky. Yeah, I went to New Game Plus because I had more strength than luck, so I 1/2-shot them with bad dive discovery. That was my strategy as well with Cynics. I agree fair though, even with Cynic's guide, I kind of bent his rules a little bit and I did it all in one run. I did it all in New Game. Yeah, I bent his rules even with that one. Fair. I ain't doing any of this grinded with in New Game Plus. I want my 99 luck. I want my 99 luck. I don't have to feel like I'm gonna die in two. I feel like I'm not gonna die in one hit. Like I'm not gonna die in one hit. Go ahead and drink some matter though. But to be fair though, I think it's not that bad. I think what you could do actually is that you could just go ahead and instead of trading for Crystal Hail on the first run, trade for the Crystal Sage's Rapier first, and then do Crystal Hail in the next run. So you could have bent it that way as well. You could have bent it that way, and I feel like that would have been a little bit more better. But now that I only realised it, I think maybe I should have seen. That's what I did. I think I got the start first. Yeah. Rapier. So, to be fair, yeah. But to be fair though, at the very least though, at the very least I can at least say that there isn't our setup isn't too dissimilar. Like that, I think the luck levels are pretty evened across playthroughs. I could obviously have like an extra 50 on top of my X setup at the moment, but then that's maxing it out. So, but I think my 399 is pretty good though. I think my 399 is pretty good. Luck with level 60 plus when grinding these. Oh, there we go then. Yeah, my luck at the moment. Oh, well, if that's the case, then it will probably definitely evened out because I've got luck. I got 99 luck. I've maxed out the luck. Anyway, I'll show you. Counter attacks. There we go. So yeah, that was I'm on 99 luck. So yeah, we are very much similar then. Oh, I mean my discovery was with everything was like 450. So yeah, not too much of a difference. Oh, you rebirth? I forgot. Yeah, of course. Yeah, we respect. We respect. It's a lot. It's quite good actually. Makes life a little more. It makes life a little more easier. Oh, that's fancy. I love that.
Mayst thou thy
Beautiful. Back down on Londo. I didn't do that because I was on a strength build and I had level 1 shot on everyone. Yeah, no, and that's fair. To be fair, though, this has actually been quite a fun run though to actually do in terms of DS3 because, like, obviously the first two times I just done a longsword build, but these twin blades are amazing, man. Going for a dex build in DS3 is amazing. Super duper fun and super duper different. Makes the game a little more interesting this the third time round. Ow. I was thinking of doing that, but like, nah, me like bonk. Me like bonk. Big bonk. That's pretty bonkers. That's pretty bonkers. I think, especially early on. Yeah, massively. They are. That's the thing. They're just really fun to play with. Forget about them being OP. They're just fun as hell. I think, especially with the fact as well, though, that we've got a bunch more levels now. I wonder how much damage we're gonna do. Except going for an NPC mini boss at the entrance of the farm and keep, and I keep that without weapon. Yeah, an NPC mini boss at the entrance of Farron Keep. And I stuck with that weapon for the rest of my life. Hell yeah, man, hell yeah. Let's go. I think maybe if we ever go through these games again, maybe what we'll do is we'll go for like a heavy build next or something. Go for like a heavy build. Go full stonkage. The two guys at the end of the swamp. A swamp. We swamping. Also, wait a minute. Let me just remind myself, how many do we have? Yeah, we're still at 15. We haven't been very lucky lately. But that's okay though. Ow. No. Ow. No. Ow. Ow. Get out. Okay. And one of them so you're not getting the 9 notice? Nah, no. I like to try and keep. I did it last time, but I like trying to keep stay close to the bonfire. So I have to go ahead and pop a coiled sword fragment each time, and too bad. Again, there's probably like loads of optimized ways of doing this, but I found like I found quite a lot of comfort in this one. Ow. Because either way, you'll have to the amount of time it takes for you to pop a coil fragment and then get back. Still is meh. Meh. Let me go over here. No, no, thank you. No, thank you, my man. No, thank you, my man. I think we should. Nope, nope, no, I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want that. You go ahead and do it, please. Thank you. Wait, there we go. I used to click. I used the coiled sword each time it was looking fast and getting on my sense. Honestly, if that's what worked for you, then that's great, man. That's fantastic. Because, geez Louise, I think it can be different for each person, but I think after a certain period as well. Oh, another one. Let's go. But to be fair though, I didn't want to. I like being able to also like interact with the game as well. You have these cups going. I do experiments at time each run. Strategy to stop watching down each run. Go full node with these type of grinds. No, that's fair. That's fair, man. That's fair. To be fair though, yeah. Honestly, I've just done it now a few times, so that I've got into a nice comfortable groove when it comes to it. And yeah, when it comes to going ahead and doing, sometimes the most optimum strategy though is not always the funnest, because I don't like the idea that I'm not going to be able to like interact with the game. Like interact with the game for like half of my time grinding. Because like for a solid like 12 to 15 seconds, you're just having to wait. And at least by running down the stairs again, you're able to just like keep yourself moving, keep yourself kind of like touching the controls and stuff. Not letting your mind just wander. Ow. But at least I got one thing. I'm actually a Minecraft mod pack. RFAMC math. Stone block. Did complete requests. Hell yeah, that's cool. It's Stone Block 2 mod pack. To be fair though, I do like going ahead though, and where's all my souls gone? Let's get a little more high up. Grab these first. Let's see if I can try and survive these both at the same time. Ow. Heal. Oh, look at that. Look at that damage. Look at that damage. Beautiful damage. But that'd be quite fun though as well, to go ahead and like 100% some mod packs as well. Have you ever considered playing Satisfactory? Satisfactory could be quite a fun game for you actually, so good. It's a really long type of grindy game. It's easily 200 hours. And it kind of like itches that same Minecraft itch. 7 pages. Inside 100%. That's my course over 600 hours. Hell yeah, that's what I love to hear. That's what I love to hear. Well, yeah, definitely then. If that's the case, have you considered playing Satisfactory or like Factorio? Those games are are very, very mathy and very, very technical. Especially when it comes to output and stuff like that. There we go. It is always a fun thing though, looking up for strats and how to do stuff. But I thought about it, but after Injustice 2 Balloons and I'm going to try and keep myself up again. I'm getting 100% plus hour platinum for a bit. Oh no, that's fine. But I mean, like it could not even be like a platinum run. You can just like maybe just play a little bit with it and see how you feel. See how you feel. I make shots, I'm telling you. I'm full nobody comes to these. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. But if that's the case, then I'll that'll be very, very useful. That's all I'm saying. That's gonna be very, very useful knowledge. I think those are definitely though. I think it definitely will be though. I guess there is something though to say about like looking up strats as well. You get like other people's perspectives on what they have found. I think being collaborative with knowledge. Sharing is caring, if you get what I mean. Sharing knowledge is always very, very useful. I don't play. I know I don't play a little bit. Me play game equals me 100% get on it. That's why I think it starts taking me so long to get to my backlog. No, that's fair. That's fair. I'm very much similar, to be fair. I get what you mean. But I don't know though. I don't know Satisfactory or Factorio. Those could be games to like have like a little dabble in for like a few minutes, see if you like them or not, and then if you like them or not, then keep them, and like plan for platinum, and plan for like a platinum run in them. I remember when I played like a little bit of Satisfactory, I didn't feel like it was one of those games that were very, very like that could get very, very technical. And like it wasn't that I played a lot of it. I played like basically with some friends. And yeah, it was like how it handled, how it done everything. It was pretty cool actually. Go away, please. Wait a second, independence. I try to avoid other strats. I'll use Wiki for best item and all that, but when it comes to actual oh yeah, that's okay. That's okay. I think that's part of the fun for you, so that's why I'm a bit picky on my next one, because I have like an itch, or else I'll just drop in and just don't want to do that. I don't get 100% image instead of just random pick. That way I'm enjoying the game as well as dropping the game. Yep, there we go then. Fair man, that's a very fair shout. That's a very fair shout. You feel driven, and that's the best part. You feel driven, and that's the best part. We want drivenness. We want goals. We want set goals and all that good stuff. I don't know. But no, we're just gonna try and go though for as long as we possibly can with this, and see how far we can go with it. There we go. But I think we've done pretty well today, though. I think we've done pretty well today. I think if we can try and get to like 20, I think that'd be a good goal. Because we would have gotten pretty much 30 sunlight medals and 20 Proof of Concord caps in one day. It's not too shabby considering I only really played about how many hours? I played a few hours, but obviously, yeah. Nope, don't want that. I saw him coming. Even though you've done 6 times, I'm sure I'm a strat so you get it faster. No, we're time and all that. I'm not back to you now. No, I get what you mean, No, it's fine. You just want to share, man. That's okay. I don't mind taking on some of that knowledge. I remember, I think Cynic going ahead and mentioned about something like that, but then I don't think I even did it for a very long period of time. So yeah. I mean, have you got? And how many tournaments how far are you in? Well, we are. I have to show you when we get back to the bonfire. But we only the only achievements we need to now do are just getting the rest of the sorceries. Like I get like the rest of the spells and rings. Rest of the spells and rings. Those are the only achievements we need. But if I go to here though, I think no. How am I going to be able to do this now? Oh, there you go. I'm on 25 hours. 25 hours. So, not too shabby. Not too shabby whatsoever. We should be able to get it done by maybe the 40-hour mark. I think, well, it depends, really. Leopard Gonko Cup, let's go. I know that the next 2 runs will be New Game and New Game Plus and New Game Plus Plus. So those will take, yeah, that'd take like another, I'll probably just be generous and say 10. So, yeah, I'd say about 40 hours. Which is pretty consistent with what I had last time. Can I not? Can I not? That'd be great. But we do have to go ahead and face the Nameless King, though, on New Game Plus Plus, though, so that's gonna be fun. I'm actually buzzed for that fight. That fight's gonna be super duper fun. Yeah, black out. Yeah, so you got this. Yippee! Yeah, man, hell yeah, hell yeah. But no, I do like the Nameless King, though, on New Game Plus Plus. That's a really fun fight. Super duper fun fight. There we go. 2, 3. Ow. Very fun. Very fun indeed. The final boss of DSU is still sitting up with his final boss. Yeah, the final boss of the it's technically named King since. Yeah, it's last boss you fight. Oh yeah, I know, of course. Yeah, we know that part, and yeah, honestly, I will always consider Nameless King to be the final boss. Even though the Lord of Cinder, though, is a very fun fight though as well. Lord of Cinder is a very fun fight, but I will say though that Nameless King is definitely a bit more funner. However, though, best fight though are the whole Slave Knight Gale. I will have this Slave Knight Gale, I think his name is. I love that boss so much, man. Honestly, a part of me always wishes that maybe it was part of the part of like the 100% run. I might unironically just go play it. But he is by far the best fight. My favorite boss is Medea. It's so epic. See, now I actually never fought Medea. I never fought Medea. I think I never was a part of the, I guess I didn't delve too deeply into it. We could, I don't know, actually, could go ahead and try and fight him. Wait, did I fight Medea? I'm not entirely sure. Honestly, to be fair though, you guys were obviously here though when we fought Knight Artorias. Like the Artorias fight. The Artorias fight, man, is so goddamn good. So goddamn good. I loved it. I think that, I'm so happy that we were at least able to play through that. Medea's the big purple dragon, how do you not remember? Oh wait, Medea, wait, I can't remember which, it's in the DLC. Is it in the DLC? Wait a minute, sorry, wait a minute. Let me quickly just make sure let me just, I thought Medea was in the DLC for Dark Souls 3. Sorry. I forgot this a bit more. Medea. Yeah, no, I know, I fought it. I don't think I fought that dragon. I don't remember doing it anyway. Was it a hard boss? I can't remember. Or maybe I didn't, I just not fight him. Is he like, is he like, for, well, essential to progress through the game? Is he like essential to progress through the DLC? Because if that's the case, then I may have fought him, but then I've forgotten. So not essential. I must have missed him then. I must have missed him. It's hands down the best dragon fight in my opinion. You really feel that you're fighting a dragon. I'm looking at some gameplay now, actually. Dark Eaten Medea, jeez. How far into the... I wonder. How? He's an optional boss, so you kind of have to fight him on the bridge. I just don't remember fighting him at all. Also from Elden Ring, yeah, the big dragon where Malekith is, where he teleports to the arena, the fight's so epic too. Yeah, to be fair though, yeah, he is actually a really cool fight. I can't say anything else about that. That is pretty cool. He was a pretty cool fight. Ow. But you can actually cheese him though. You can actually cheese the boss fight. It's actually fantastic. You can choose the boss fight by doing a summon. But how to get to Medea Dark Souls 3? Remember that dragon that blows fire on the bridge? You meet him again where he is on the side of the bridge down there trying to shoot. You have to get past him when the fight will make you drop down. Will make him drop down into the hole. Going on the big rocky bridge first where you dodge. Man alive, I do not remember. I do not remember him at all. Let me have a look, actually. Let me have a little gander. So... you get into the Ring City. That? Oh wait, that? Oh, him! Oh no, I remember now. I remember getting to that part. I remember, like, obviously, like, fighting him briefly there. Like on that, like, kind of like cliffside edge. But I didn't realize. I think I just ran past him. I think I ran past him. Fascinating. But then, so he obviously goes ahead and beats him. And then you go. So you have to go through an elevator. An elevator. Oh wow. So you go through the elevator, then you drop down. No. Drop by an elevator. Then get into that room. And then yeah, that will be a door then. Jesus. Yeah, that is hidden. Yeah, I definitely did not find that then, if that's the case. Then you get into then the kind of like prayer room, which then goes into the cave. And then you fight Darky to Medea. Is he... I kind of wonder, is he like early on? Like obviously, I'm not. Obviously, it's one of the first kind of big bosses, quote unquote, you find. But if I, for example, were to go ahead and play through the DLC to try and get to him, is he like far into the DLC to get? I wonder if we have like a... You have to get through like a few parts to get to him though. No, he's kind of deep in the Ruin City, but if you just want to speed on, you can get them. No, no, not really. You have to get to the area. Ooh. We know where to go, and maybe even faster. Yeah. Fascinating. Got a lot of health as well. Where is he? I'm trying to remind myself about where he is. Oh no, see, it's all coming back to me slowly. It's coming back to me slowly. I find this very cool that you miss out on the best fight. Yeah. I'm gonna find him. Again, it should take too long. Since you don't have to fight out no boss alone, just the enemies. Oh wait, so there's no boss alone to the boss fight or to the guy. It's just basically just getting there. Okay. But no, it is pretty cool to be fair. I guess in most cases. Yeah, I think I know where he's. Yeah, I know where he is actually. No, I never fought him. But then that's the thing though, is I remember playing Dark Souls 1 and I didn't fight the Knight and the Artorias. So I've missed out a few DLC guys. I'm sorry, but I'm not fighting the bloody big dragon from DS2 though, okay? I'm not gonna get one shot. No. I'm pretty sure when you go to the boss fights, that's correct, but you have to go through the whole area. Yeah, that's fair. Well... we could do that. We could do that. Maybe we just go, maybe we could go through the Ruin City. Try and get to him. Maybe try and fight him. I won't be able to do it now, but... Also, Bale from Elden Ring DLC was a sick dragon, but I found it a bit annoying to be honest. Yeah, Bale was sick actually, I loved him. He's also tied to a quest you get from a lady behind the door at the very top of the long stairs. That leads you down to the swamp area. Fascinating. Okay. it is one of like the best boss fights in the game. I can't believe miss out on it. How can we do this? Well, what I could do is I could move through the Ruined City if you guys would like. I can move through the Ruined City in between streams. And then, but if I have time at least. And then maybe what we can do is have a break from the grind. We could try and fight him. You're not to get, yeah, I'm not to get to the Ruined City. It's not too bad. I think the Ruined City is one of the part. It's obviously in the ending. Obviously, we did play the Ruined City. I thought to save my Gale. I just never knew how to actually I never really interacted much with Medea because he was just so hidden. I didn't even realize he was a fight. So yeah, I thought so too, but he doesn't like a dragon. If you know, Medea feels just massive. He was like a dragon would. If anyone would know how one would move. But we could take a few hints from Avatar: The Last Airbender, I think. But to be fair though, I think Bale though from Elden Ring though was quite a fun fight though as well. I enjoyed that fight. It was pretty cool. I think from what I could see from that fight, from what I saw, like I guess in the YouTube video, he seemed to be like very lizardy, which I appreciated. Because obviously, when you think about a dragon, you can't think like lizards, like they kind of go down that kind of family. But there's a literal lizard called like a comedian dragon, something like that. It's just a big old boy. So. But to be fair though, if I have to be honest with Legends, I think when it comes to Elden Ring wasn't. I'll have to play through it again to see how I feel about it, but it didn't stick home with me as much as I felt like it would have, or it would be. In terms of Dark Souls games, it probably wouldn't be my favorite, but that'd be good though, I guess. But we'll have to play through again and see how it goes. See how we do with it. 1, 2. Nope. 3, 4. Yeah, we're not getting very lucky with these proof of concord caps. We got 17. What time is it now? What time is it now? What is the time? What is the time, Mr. Clock? 8:40. Big ol' 8:40. Okay, understandable. What we could do then? So this that was the worst grind for me. It hasn't been too bad, to be fair. It's just been, I guess, like, yeah. It's just the grind, isn't it? It's just the grind, isn't it? It finna be the grind. Mayst thou thy... Although you do get a lot of large Titanite shards though, which I do appreciate. Sell a lot of those. Maybe that and the skeletons in the cave. Yeah, the skeletons in the cave for me are the worst ones because you don't get anything. You don't get anything. They don't really drop a lot of souls. And well, they're a bit annoying because obviously one of them, like even the guy at the back, you have to have a divine weapon to take him out in one shot. So by that point, it's not even, it depends on what weapons you have, but it could not be worth it. I'm gonna sell all these though. Sell all these though.
Ashen.
Also, I'm good by dying a second.
Ashen then I doubt.
Do you need like another 1,000 though? Oh, another 10,000. Yeah, we need another 10,000.
mayst thou thy
Easy. And there you go.
Ashen them I douse.
Ashen one, Ashen one, Ashen one, Ashen one, Ashen one. Go away. Oh, I thought I had enough.
Mayst thou thy
Good golly grief. Good golly grief. There we go. That should be enough.
Ashen them I douse. Then he
Now, give me what I want, what I really, really want. There we go. 38. 38 dexed.
mayst thou thy
That should be taking him out a little more better. Yeah, got the Thousand of the Beast. Hell yeah. Now that is what you want to hear. Now that, my G, is what you want to hear. Good stuff. Good stuff indeed. I think we'll do the Legends as I might go ahead and just do one. I'm gonna do 3 more. I think I'm just gonna do 3 more guys, and I'm probably gonna leave it there. If I have to be honest, I'm a little bit pooped. I feel like I need to get away from my screen a little bit. I feel like I've been through in front of a screen now for a little longer than I would want to have. But as much as I would want to have, so I remember doing it the same way for the first time. But hell yeah, then there we go then. Sick. Sick poodles. But no, we'll go ahead and do this though. There we go. Okay, what I'll do is I'll probably just make this my last one because my thing's gonna run out. Unless it doesn't. Ow. Ah, no more. That's okay. Yeah, that's okay. We'll leave it there then, I think. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm pretty happy with that. So let's go ahead then and exit out. Very, very productive today's stream. Very, very productive. It's been a productive stream, been a productive day. We got all the sunlight tiles, we got all the sunlight medals, we're getting all the proof of concord caps. We got 117 at the moment. And that's only by like only a few hours of grinding, so that's not too shabby. Also, I think we're doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. I think it was about time that we head out and say hi to somebody. I do know what. What we'll do is we'll raid our man, the myth, the legend, Adam. Since yesterday we didn't raid him. Oh wait a minute, Clawful's also online. Oh, for God's sake! I hate the options. The options I do not like. I do not like options. Options are very unpog. But I think we'll go ahead though and say hi to Adams first though, since we just mentioned that yesterday. And then yeah, we'll then hopefully raid. Lumi's locked me on tomorrow, sadly, but yeah, I'll be able to raid him on Monday. And then obviously Callie as well at some point soon as well. Oh, do one Legends. There's all cool. But hey, Legends, you know what to do. Check all these people. Check out Callie Dubs, Kafuffin, Adams, Elden, the Luminoth, Miss Banshee, Kuaben, Miss Bad Buns. Check them all out. Check them all out. Okay, they're all cool. Nero. Grim Space. So fair. I need to go and actually do this actually. Yeah, others in. Actually, to be fair, Grim. Actually, fair. Grim Space and I'll actually also stream as well. There you go. That's fair. But nonetheless, though, I think it's about time we head out. So, no, thank you guys for today's stream. I really appreciate it. It's been a hell of fun. We're back on tomorrow if everything goes to plan, but you never know. Aliens could land. And yeah, have a good one. Be safe, and I will see you all very, very soon. Yeet.